A major portion of the joy of my youth is because of what he brought to town. But what I heard and maybe imagined, I don't know, at the time, is the reason we stopped getting a lot of the big acts because they wanted to hang stuff.
That's right.
And Reed Green's just not.
Yeah, never was built for it.
Will the newly revised Reed Green be able to accommodate that?
We're not entirely sure yet. So there were two issues. One is that the loading ramp is so severe that you really couldn't get a big rig and big equipment down there. And so as productions grew, that was one piece. The other was what they call flying or hanging sound and lights. We couldn't do it, so we always had to build it from the ground up, and that became unacceptable. You know, at the same time, the market changed. And so even at its best capacity, we had too many people in there a couple of times. You were probably there, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
There was no reserve seating back then either. You got there early and you went up on the floor.
Back then, we could pick up, you know, either in Starkville or Hattiesburg or both sometimes, a major act that was in Birmingham on one weekend headed to New Orleans. So they were midweek shows.
Right.
And that's really the only way we got them. But that has changed. But when the Coliseum is renovation, which will begin in February, is complete, which will probably be realistically January of 28, it will be converted in such a way that it can be an entertainment arena. Now, we're not going to do Taylor Swift in there.
Right.
You know, but you're going to be able to do some good stuff.
And what is total capacity now for a concert type event or something?
You've got about,
it's like when Ray Charles was in there with the symphony.
you got to count for, you know, getting 750, 1,000 on the floor, and then another 8,000, but you got to take some away because you couldn't really sit behind them the way we were building it. So somewhere in that range.